So we're here today at FishOMania 2022 for the first time at the beautiful Westwood Lakes. You can probably see over my shoulder, we've got 25 anglers here today, all battling it out for the 50k. And yeah, we're looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. We think it's going to be probably quite a close run thing. Anglers sort of predicting the sort of 100 to 120 pounds as being a winning weight. But we'll see. It's never had this sort of experience before. We've never had this much noise, this many people. So it's going to be really interesting to see how the day's going to progress. So we're here at the halfway stage of FishOMania 2022 and we've had a jam-packed 2.5 hours so far. Leading the pack and went off like a steam train was Andy Power. He caught loads of barbels short and he sort of chased them out to the middle and has now gone across and caught a few carp as well. So really putting the weight together in big lumps, Andy is. Second at the minute is Artur Hilmi. He's on 35 kilos, a kilo behind Andy. He's actually catching shallow and his peg does look to be getting stronger. So yeah, I think he's going to probably keep a few fish ticking over on that one. And in third, we've got Jimmy Brooks, who's just down here on my right, 2 pegs down. He's got 29 kilos and he's catching sort of 3/4 of the way across. And you know, fish have all stamped actually, so he's putting a good match together. Predictions for the second half, I think it's going to be at the minute between Art and Andy. Obviously Art fishing shallow, I think he's going to keep generating them fish, that competition. And Andy's just, you know, consummate professional, always catches really well. My one outside guy who I think stand a chance is Mr. Dyson on peg 1. He's catching up quite quickly, he's catching quite short. So yeah, you never know. And that's the beauty really. We've got probably 10 anglers at the minute within 5 kilos. So a good run down your edge, or if you get them really competing shallow, and you'll catch right back up. So yeah, we'll see how it progresses. So we're coming into crunch time now. There's about 15 minutes left, and it's really been whittled down to 3 anglers, we think. Andy Dyson's been catching some big lumps short on pace, just on a top kit. Art has still been catching shallow. He's ticking them over quite nicely. And then the one that's come up on the rails almost out of nowhere has been Kristian. His left-hand edge has really sort of come alive, and he's putting in both carp and F1s really consistently. So he's catching up really fast. So it's in the mix. I reckon it could be as little as, you know, 2 or 3 pounds or a kilo in it. We really just don't know. I'm trying to sort the cameras as we speak and get them to the right pegs. But yeah, it's I think probably the closest fish show in living memory. So yeah, we'll wait and see what the result brings.
Winner in one of the closest and most dramatic finishes we've ever had in this tournament, from peg number 10 with a weight of 56.750 kilos. It's Kristian Jones. He receives a cheque for £50,000 and of course the title FishOMania champion of 2022. It's Kristian Jones.
Right, so we're here today with the 2022 FishOMania champion, Kristian Jones. How does it feel to be champion, mate?
Unbelievable. I don't think it's sunk in yet, to be honest, Alex. Like, you know, late on in that match, I was catching really well, but I never thought I was going to catch up, and to have caught up, it was unbelievable.
I've had the joy of watching you most of the day, running your section, weighing you in, everything like that, and all I could say is well done, mate. But how have you actually caught most of the day?
Well, to be fair, my plan was to fish shallow most of the day. Like, normally on this lake, that's your best method, but it hasn't worked, so I had to sort of change my plan and try and target bigger fish instead of targeting carp. Like, I've got a lovely edge to my left on this peg, it plumbed up well, so I just potted ground bait quite positively really for this lake, and I've just caught some proper fish and proper carp, and luckily it's done it me. Yeah.
Really pleased for you. So well done.
Cheers,
everyone. The Anchor Trust, honestly, made up.
Brilliant.